What's up? How you doing? Here I am, late in the evening, and yesterday I ran into a cousin of mine who I had not seen in many years. I met him a long time ago, and he was very kind to me back then, and then kind of lost touch a little bit. But I saw him again 2 days ago, and gave me some wine, some homemade wine that he made. And then he has a structure that he's building in the back area there, and he let me climb up and take some photographs. Very nice guy. I really appreciate it. So tonight I'm going to try a little bit of this wine. See what we got here. Listen to that. Right off the bat, very rich aroma. Very rich. We pour a little bit like they do in the restaurants. Give a little spin. Wow. Rich. Very good. Very good wine. It's not that often that you get to have some homemade wine, but yeah. So I remember when I first met him. Well, I was little when I first met him. I have vague memories of that. But the second time I had met him, because he was living not in the same area where I was, so we wouldn't see each other, but I saw him that time, and he took me around different places, got me stuff, even got me a going away gift from one of the little shops in town. And then I saw him again periodically, once in a while here and there, and then I didn't see him for many years, 2-3 decades. And like I said, I saw him the other day, and gave me some of this good wine. What does this say here? Oh. Very good. I see what it says. Yeah, today I'm down in Athens, Greece. Warm outside, very dry. I was in the northern part for the past few days, and it was humid. First couple of days I was there, it was very humid. Then it got a little bit normal. So try a little bit more of this. I'm not going anywhere, so I could have a little bit. Remember, the Duke boys would make moonshine before they got busted by the US of A. And Uncle Jesse promised no more moonshine. Probably I need something like bread, cheese, something like that. But I have none of that right now. I have some sweets though. So this was a very nice trip. Got to see some people I haven't seen in years. Have a mountain here that I really appreciate. My favorite mountain in the world. I've been on many mountains in my life. This mountain is my favorite. And I'll post some videos about that later on. But I can't get enough of this mountain. Looking at it in the morning, especially when the sun is hitting it and it looks nice and majestic. Something about it. Maybe it was the first mountain I was introduced to as a child, but it's just the shape of it and everything. And we went up this mountain yesterday, and mountains are deceiving. From far away, they don't look that big. I mean, they look big, but not as big as they actually are. And then once you're on it, it's like you're on a different planet. Little towns and little places to stop that you don't notice from below. Below, it looks just like a smooth mountain that you could go zigzag a few times and end up at the top in about five to 10 minutes. But it's not that way in reality. So very deceiving. And then another cousin of mine, peach farm guy, very nice guy, invited me to his peach farm this morning and couldn't find him. So I called him up and he found me. So then I followed him in there, the winding road, and he was picking peaches, speed of light, quick. And then he said, I'm going to give you some. And I thought he's going to give me, like, you know, a couple of these things, 2, 3. Comes back with a big case full of peaches. And I just had one, and it's delicious. Unless you've been here and have had those kind of peaches, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Because they have peaches in Whole Foods, they have peaches in the grocery store, Ralph's, and places like that, but nothing compares to these. These are just awesome. So, yeah, really appreciated it. Very nice guy. And the thing that fascinated me more about what was going on down there was his truck. Hand painted. Very fascinating thing. So that's it. That's it for now. I am going to probably go to bed in half hour because I'm kind of tired. Drove about 7 hours today. Yep. And now I think it's time to go to bed. But yeah, I was watching some videos and some pictures. I was looking at some pictures I had taken of the mountain earlier today, and I need to make a poster and hang it up, poster size, like maybe the size of, 4 feet by 3 feet, something that big, of the mountain, and hang it up on my wall. I mean, you go on the internet and you put the name of the mountain in there, and there's only a couple of pictures of the mountain from far away. I mean, there's a bunch of them from close up, but from close up it looks like you're on any other part of the country. Even Mount Olympus, which is a fascinating mountain, beautiful, nice and tall, fascinates me, but not as much as this mountain that I'm speaking of right now. I should have put a half a glass, like about that much, which is kind of the norm. I only put a little bit, so. Good wine, cheddar cheese, crackers, things like that go well together. Yesterday we had a good meal. Food's not expensive here compared to the US. You get a lot of food and the money's not bad. If you come here and you think the food's expensive, then you're stingy. You don't know what food costs. You have no idea. This food here, I mean, yeah, you can go to a top of the line restaurant in Athens and pay a lot of money. But if you go to a smaller town and get really good food, it's cheap. Anyway, that's it. I shall speak again in the future. And the future is a moment from now. Who knows? Ciao.